Hi, in today's video, we're going to talk about how you can create a blog with V0 and how we can create an AI agent to repurpose the news into blogs. So let's do a quick demo. So we can run this AI workflow. It's repurpose the content from Exa. As you can see, this is a blog created by V0, and this is the original demo blog post. And then we are going to run this workflow to repurpose the news from Exa AI. And then we are going to receive and put the blogs here. Okay, great. So let's check out V0 and refresh it. Great. All the articles or the blogs are converted here, as you can see. Great. So let's dive into our detailed tutorial. So there are two parts for building this workflow and AI agent. First of all, of course, we need V0 to build the blog, and then we need the Supabase, OpenAI, and Exa AI to do the content repurposing from news to blogs. So before we start, so what is actually V0? Basically, it's like ChatGPT for building like a front-end interface. Like, for example, you can build the blog, personal blog, travel blog with V0. It's very simple. And then for the workflow here, repurposing the news into blogs. So mainly there are 5 major points. First of all, which is the trigger and credential setup. We need to set the global credentials for API access, and then we will retrieve and extract content. So here we are using Exa API, which is this one. To get the relevant news, and then we are going to repurpose the article into blog-ready materials using AI model. Here we are using GPT, OpenAI as well, and we are going to generate title and excerpts to create an optimized blog title and also a compelling excerpt with the AI. And last but not least, we are going to store in Supabase to save the final blog content, title, excerpt, article to Supabase for easy access. So let's dive into it. Okay, so for the first part, we are going to create a blog with V0. So we can just, it is just like a chat interface like ChatGPT. First of all, we can ask it to generate a personal blog with Supabase as the back-end serve blog post. So we give 2 images as reference. So this is the catalog page. This is the content page for the blog. So we can just give this 2 as the ideas for V0 to make the blog for us. So after some time, V0 will produce the relevant documents, and it will ask us to import the keys of Supabase. So we can go to Supabase, we can go to project settings, configuration, API. And then first of all, we can copy this project URL, and then we can copy this project API keys, and then it will be done for this part. And after we set up everything, we may have some errors encountered. And then we could just copy and paste the error to V0 and ask it to regenerate again. And then for this one, we will need to create a table structure in the Supabase dashboard. And it is this SQL commands to run in the Supabase SQL editor. So we can just copy this and go back to Supabase SQL editor. And then we can copy and paste this. And then we can click run here. And after that, we can just have everything set up. Again, here the code returns the following error. We can just copy and paste the error, and V0 will revise and try to output the revised version. So it asks us to copy and paste the relevant code to the SQL editor on Supabase again. We can just copy and paste and just do the same, follow the instructions of V0. And then after error are all removed, after the revised version is completed, we can just ask V0 to give us the front-end preview. And then after that, we can have the final version, just back and forth, just like talking to an assistant to help you to create the front end of the block. So after everything, we can have this version 7 as a preview. And we can just grow it. And for example, we can click this as a block. Done. It's basically how easy to create a block from V0. After creating the block from V0, we are going to build an AI agent to repurpose the content, repurpose the news into the blog post so that we can see here. So how it works, here comes our end-to-end workflow. First of all, we schedule the trigger. For example, here we choose like a daily trigger, which is at 1 a.m. And then we set a category. For example, we use this one is a travel block, so we put the travel category and vacation category. And for the mode, we use manual mapping. And then we use OpenAI GPT-4o for the news retrieval. So this one is the prompt. You are a helpful assistant that generates search queries based on category. And there will be multiple categories separated by comma. Only generate one search query with one topic for today. Today's time, now, and it tests only without this double quotations and this one. And then, so basically, the category is the one that we mentioned at the previous stage, which is the travel and vacations. And then we can go to the next node, which is Exa. So basically, we use this API, exa.ai, to search for relevant news. For example, top travel destinations for 2025. And you can just copy and paste these settings. For example, header parameters are like the accept and also content type. Yeah, just copy and paste these settings. And then for this JSON, you can just copy and paste this as well. Great. And then we are going to use split out here. So results, no other fields. Yeah. And then we are going to repurpose the article. So it takes some time because there are a couple of items here. So again, we are going to use GPT-4o. So the prompt we are using is you are a blog copywriter. Your task is to repurpose the user's article content into compelling blog posts. And these are the workflows. First one, to assess the article for sufficient context and content to create a blog post. If inadequate, return false. And then repurpose the article into a blog post. Great. And the blog post requirements is this. Okay. And then we're going to put a false here. This one. Just copy and paste the settings here. And convert title. We are going to use for mini to do this. So basically, you are a blog copywriter based on the content to create a blog title. It's very simple. Yeah. Like for example, these are the titles. These are the titles here. And then convert excerpt. Again, we are going to use 4o. You're a blog copywriter based on the content to create a blog simple description in 30 words. For example, this one. These are the excerpts. Great. And then we'll store everything into Supabase, including a title. Let's look. content, excerpt, everything. Yeah, we're going to including category, everything we're going to input there. So for here, we use, of course, Supabase credentials, row as a resource, create as the operation, post here, and then define below for each column. And there are a couple of fields, excerpt, content, slug, category, image URL, title. Just copy and paste the settings here. Great, and then everything is completed. It will be running automatically on a daily basis due to the trigger. You can set your own trigger for different intervals. So hope you enjoy this. Feel free to let me know what you think about this and under the comment section. See you next time.